Okay, so having our first connection established, we can go ahead and create our first data set. So what is a data set? A data set is a SQL element that encapsulates your query. This element is ran every time when you execute or preview a report. So for example, we will create a first data set and give it a name. Now let's go with first data set. And you can use either a shared data set, so instead of copying and pasting and recreating the same data set over and over again for different reports that you may have in this project, you can create a shared data set and use it in multiple reports. But we're not going to create that right now. We're just going to go with the dedicated one. You can choose from the drop down over here to select your data source. I'm going to select this one. And here is the place where you will be writing your SQL code. As I said, creating SSRS reports has a very big part of coding, but that depends very much on the needs of your customer or your own needs. So if you need very complex results, you may need to write more SQL code. If you're familiar with writing T-SQL code, that's great. You can go ahead and watch this course. It's going to be very helpful for you. If not, you can go ahead and get familiar with writing SQL code. I also have another course on this with writing T-SQL, and I encourage you very much to take that course if you're not familiar with writing SQL. So, okay, this, as I said, this is a place where you write your SQL. You can either start and write it here directly, but I don't like doing that very much. So the way I like to work is to go to SQL Server Management Studio and write my SQL code over here. It's easier to read and manage, easier to manage and also to test. So let's see what data we have available. We have AdventureWorks. We're going to go to tables, and we're going to choose, let's choose this table. So you can either write select all from person. Make sure you're always selecting your correct database over here. Otherwise, when you're executing your SQL, that won't work. It's going to throw you an error. I don't know if you're aware, but you can either type in the name of the entire table, or you can easily drag and drop it over here. Like this. So let's say we're interested in seeing, first of all, what kind of data we have in this table. And this is the query we're going to use for now. All sorts of interesting stuff. So let's go in with this simple example. We're going to choose this small query, copy it, and paste it directly over here. It's a good idea when you're using very complex queries after making a change to the query in this section to click on refresh fields. What this will do is refresh the field list brought back by the by the entire query. So let's click on OK for now. And this is the list of available fields brought back by that select statement. You can see business entity ID, person type, name, style, title, first name, and so on. Everything that you're seeing over here as a column in the results pane of SQL Server Management Studio will be available to work with in this section over here.